Trevor and I were just talking about, apparently they make alcoholic Monster now.
Yeah,
Monster
yeah,
Energy. But it can't have the
yeah.
caffeine in it,
No,
right?
it can't
Yeah.
because of the Four Loco stuff. So like
Yeah. Were
it
you a
probably
lot? Were you of drinking a you were probably too young, but did you ever have the
I
four
was alive.
locos with caffeine?
No, no.
I was alive.
I did not have the original Formula Four Loco. No. I
I
wish
had
I could.
I had
Yeah,
it a
did you?
couple times. I was 19, and this is the only time I was ever served at a bar underage. I was just at
Yeah.
like a pizza.
Whoa.
Um,
Dude, that's wild. The only time you've been served underage, they give you a Four Loco.
well, I what happened was we were at like a pizza parlor that had a bar,
Oh, okay.
and my buddy was 21, and I was with him, and the bartender just came up and said like, "What are you guys drinking?" And I think he ordered a Four Loco. So I just like I didn't know what to do. I wasn't expecting to get anything.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'll have a Four Loco too. And it was yeah, they're crazy, dude. Like the caffeinated ones were really fucking gnarly.
Yeah,
Like people
yeah.
like died from that
Yeah, yeah.
because
I remember that being a big thing.
it's not good for you at all.
I remember the stories. But also it's like, I mean, what is it? What's it called? Fucking Jaeger bombs. That's Red Bull
Right,
and
you're
a
doing the
shot
same
of
thing.
Jägermeister. Yeah.
Yeah, vodka Red Bull is a popular
Should it be
drink
illegal
too.
to serve someone like four Jaeger bombs in an hour? Because
Yeah,
people fucking do that. The people that drink Jaeger
honestly should.
bombs are
Crazy.
probably slamming them. Yeah.
Well, cheers, Trevor. I'm drinking my Arizona hard iced tea.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm drinking my ranch
these are
water.
these are really tasty.
And it's
Tastes just
healthy because
like
it's tea.
yeah. No, I don't
Yeah.
want to know how much fucking sugar. A lot of sugar, but
Yeah.
they're good as hell. Um, yeah, man. So what's new? You went to MWR, right?
I did. Yeah. I was gonna compete, but I decided not to. And I think I'm glad I didn't because I got there and I was like, oh yeah, the game has passed me by many times over, and I would have been lucky to get like above bottom five in prelims. Like,
It still would have been
yeah,
awesome to see a Trevor freestyle, but
yeah, that would have been
I
fun. Like, if I could curate and like make and actually work on a freestyle, if I had access to a hyperbolic time chamber and I could make what I consider in my head to be like my vision for freestyle, that would be sweet. But I don't think that will ever happen just because of who I am.
it's hard, man. I can't.
Yeah, dude.
I sometimes fantasize about like I'll hear a good song or something and I'll
Oh
be
yeah,
like
I do this too. Yeah,
I could just practice like for three
yeah.
weeks straight and like get a consistent routine together and I could just do it at a contest. And honestly, like the state of open division, like Y division right now,
Oh yeah,
it's
yeah.
so bad. There was like five competitors at PNWR. And granted, like there were 2A players and stuff that would have whipped my ass, but like I don't know.
You would have been up there.
I could place top
Yeah,
five probably out of five
yeah.
out of five people. No, I could do. I don't know if I went clean, I might do okay. I'm not really sure. I'm like
Yeah,
not very fast at 5A and stuff, but then anyways, like I'll hear a song and then I'll try it. Like I'll start playing the song and like trying to do it, and I it's just it's a lot easier said than done. Um,
yeah, dude. You have this
even
idea in your
yeah,
head, like,
yeah, because
oh
like
yeah, this song has good. Yeah,
I'm doing tricks all day, like mindless 5A tricks that I do every single day that I know I can hit. But then when it comes to like doing it at a certain part of a song, it suddenly becomes like really hard.
yeah. It's like
Um,
when someone asks you, like, oh, that was cool what you just did there. How do you do that? And then like the trick just falls apart in your brain because you're like, I don't know how it
exactly.
works either.
So yeah,
This is
MW,
yeah,
you didn't
yeah.
compete,
MWR
but
was good. I
yeah,
yeah, I went with
we
Christian Castle and
okay.
we visited the suites. I mean, it's the building where they like paint stuff and the building that
Oh,
they ship
really?
out
The
of.
Sweets Factory?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
that's
yeah. We
sick,
visited
dude.
that. It was really cool. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. The guy
I
was
lo-
super nice. I think his name was Cody.
Yeah, Cody Griswold or something. He's
Yeah,
one of
yeah,
the. Yeah, sweet,
yeah.
dude.
He was really cool,
I didn't put
and
that together that Sweets is in, what is that, Minneapolis?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
They're like somewhere on like the outskirts of Minneapolis. I mean, it's a huge area with a lot of suburbs.
Right. Nice.
Yeah,
That's
that was
fun.
fun.
And then the
And
contest itself was Mall of America, right?
yeah, which I don't I don't like the Mall of America as a venue. It's good for like getting it out there to like the general public. Like it's cool for someone to be like, "Oh, we're on vacation and we're visiting the Mall of America on a Saturday. Oh my goodness, what is this?" Like it's
Right.
good for exposure, but like as a person who likes yo-yo and wants to hang out with my friends and be at a contest, like it's pretty terrible. Like you're in the middle of this giant like circle area with a bunch of different levels going up. And the nearest by place to get like quick food is over a 5 minute walk if you're
Yeah.
like walking fast and
Oh,
like
wow.
really, yeah. So, yeah, and there's really not, I mean, there's the seats that are there for the contest, and then there's sort of a roped off area for people to hang out, but it's just like, a tile floor in a busy mall. Like, it's it's not a good environment for like hanging out and shooting the shit with your friends. It's very much like if you're a competitor, you're a top competitor, you're gonna do well. You show up with your stuff and you've practiced and you compete, great, fine. But for anyone else showing up to just like hang out or try to like mingle,
Mm,
it's kind of tough.
I can see that. Um, I've been to, I think it was MAR that Tyler did a couple times at the King of Prussia Mall, which is a
Oh, okay.
much, still a huge mall, but not
Yeah.
as big as the Mall of America, obviously. But I don't know. It wasn't so bad, but I can at the same time see how it's not ideal
Yeah.
just because you're kind of
Yeah.
in the center, you're in the center of a mall.
Yeah.
And so it's just
Because
weird.
because Minnesota State's back when it used to happen, it was in a different mall in
Right.
Minneapolis. And I liked that venue a lot better. It was a lot more chill. It was easy to get to the parking lot and go to your car. Like
Exactly.
here,
Yeah.
it's like you're at a giant airport. It's like, all right, I want to go back to the car to do whatever. Like, oh,
Right.
that's like a 15-minute trek. And then like,
No, that sucks. That
yeah,
sucks, definitely. How was the crowd um like during the freestyles, during finals? Like
I
what
don't
were
know.
people
That's
engaged at all?
People were
Because
engaged. Yeah, people were
okay.
cheering. Did you watch the freestyles and it seemed like it was kind of dead?
Yeah, like a bunch of people who I was talking to who were at PNWR brought up that the crowd was really shitty. Like a bunch of competitors who were on stage
Oh
and some of
yeah.
the judges and stuff, and they were absolutely right. And I think the issue with PNWR was the venue was like too good. The venue was the Seattle Center, and it's this
Hmm.
awesome stage and a big seating area, and then it's literally encircled. The stage is encircled by like food, like a
Oh
Starbucks
yes, I've
and
because I've
all
watched
these
videos of
these little
yeah.
restaurants. And then you can walk right out back, literally 15 seconds from the stage, and you're out back in this courtyard where everyone can
Hmm.
smoke weed and hang out outdoors because it's nice out.
Yeah.
And it's Seattle, so your people smoke weed like cigarettes
Y-
there. It's
Yeah.
crazy. People I saw multiple times. People sometimes they were homeless, sometimes they were just not, and they would come up like, "Do you have an extra one?" Like asking to bum a joint, like
Oh
instead
nice.
of a
Oh, that's
cigarette. There's like, "Do
hilarious.
you
I've
have
never
another
thought
one of
of
those?"
that. Like,
Yeah,
hey,
and
can
it's
I bum a hit
obviously
of your marijuana, sir?
it's obviously significantly more expensive than giving away a cigarette, but people were doing it anyway. Like I don't
Yeah.
it, but so that was weird culture shock for me. But being
Interesting.
from the East Coast. But yeah, like the venue was too good. There was a little bar in the back where you could sit with a beer, but
Oh.
you weren't allowed to take your beer out of the bar area. It was enclosed.
Uh,
So like towards the end of the day, everyone's drinking beers and no one wants you can't leave the little room. So like a
Yeah.
lot of people were just there having beers during freestyles. A lot of
Yeah.
players were in line at Starbucks. People were eating, people were outside smoking. And I think that resulted in the crowd being made up mostly of players' parents, like
Yeah.
kids' parents. And then also there was a hockey game across the street, whatever Seattle's hockey team is. I forget their name, but
Kraken.
the Kraken. So there
Yeah.
was about 200 people in Kraken jerseys pre-gaming,
Okay.
getting food before going across to the game at like the Amazon Climate Pledge Center or whatever the fuck it's called.
Is that
Everything
what
in
it's called?
Seattle, yeah,
That's
everything in
hilarious.
Seattle is like Amazon or Microsoft themed.
Yeah.
Like they literally built that city, is what it seems like. And it's
Yeah.
nice. Like it's probably the nicest city I've ever been to. Like as far
Yeah.
as amenities go, and like how clean it is and how easy it is to get around. But yeah, it's just kind of funny. Um, the evil corporations that created it. But so yeah, anyway, a lot of people were like bummed at the crowd response, and I was guilty of it myself. I was hanging out with
Yeah.
Bergie in the back of the venue, and I wasn't really up there yelling or clapping like I should have been, but no one else was either. And it was a bummer. I can't imagine how much that would suck being on stage and like
Yeah.
no one's really reacting. That would really suck. So something all yo-yoers need to work on as a community. We need to come together and really like support the guys who are up on stage, because the
Yeah.
contest wouldn't be happening if there wasn't the contest aspect. So like we should make it worthwhile for the competitors who spent so much time practicing and all that stuff, you know.
Yeah.
But I was just curious if it was like that at MWR. Were there a lot of like non-yo-yoers stopping and watching, or was it
Oh yeah,
pretty?
yeah, because
Yeah.
it's this like big circle area with like all the way up like all three or four floors. Like you can stop and like go over a railing and see what's going on like down
Oh,
below.
that's
So
sick. Yeah.
yeah, so like there's the people in the seats, but then there's also the people that are like way up high on the railings, like watching like, oh, what's going on here? What is this?
Throwing
So
pennies
that's
down.
that's yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
throwing pennies down from what's that thing? Like if you toss a penny off the World Trade Center, it would like split someone's head open and go through their body.
I think I'm quite certain I looked that up
Yeah.
recently and it blew my mind, but I don't think it's true. Well, what I looked up was like it'll go through like through the sidewalk and like into
Okay.
the ground, and that's not true.
Oh,
But
okay.
if it hits someone, I don't know. Let's look it up right now.
Yeah.
I think I found out that it was all a myth, but I do feel
Yeah.
like that would at least hurt really badly. But it might not like it
At
wouldn't go.
least.
It's not gonna like go through your skull. I don't
Huh.
think.
Yeah.
Penny off a skyscraper. Could a penny dropped off a skyscraper? This is Scientific America, so there's a good website here. Um,
It feels like this must
collision.
have been an episode of Mythbusters.
It might damage your skull, but it will not drill through it.
Huh.
Collisions with air molecules slow a falling penny. Also, its flat shape contributes to air resistance.
Yeah.
So it's not like dropping like a bullet or something really aerodynamic. That
Or like
would
an
probably
arrow.
fuck you up.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
apparently a penny. I don't know. I'm not going to read the whole thing right now, but
All
yeah,
right.
that's what
Well,
everyone said growing up, that it would like go through your body and just like
yeah. Just
it com-
split you in half.
yeah, it completely just drop you. In which case, like by now, with how many fucking horrifying things we have happening in this country every day, there would have been someone by now who just throws a bucket of pennies off like a
Yeah.
building. You know what I mean? So
Oh, like instead of doing a shooting, just like
yeah, yeah,
doing a bucket of pennies in like New York
exactly.
City.
Right.
Oh, all right.
Um,
Well, yeah, folks out there
who
listening,
knows?
if you were afraid before to throw a penny off of a skyscraper,
Go for it.
probably not gonna be
Bro,
fatal.
I'll tell you one thing that's gonna kill you if you throw it off a skyscraper, and that's my new prototype, the Dink. See this
Oh,
sucker? It's a little mini dunk. It's made of stainless steel. This will fuck you up.
whoa.
This hit you in the
What?
head.
What's the diameter?
Um, I don't know. It's small. Here's a regular dunk.
Okay. All right. That so it's probably like
So it's not like
45 to
super.
50.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
44 or 45.
Okay. Yeah.
Um, but it's really fun, dude. It has a D bearing, and
Nice.
we're gonna maybe tweak it. But I took it to PNWR. Me and CJ both had our protos there, and we were passing them around, and everyone really liked it. It like
Nice.
most people who tried it said they really liked it. Um, including like Miguel Correa. I was stoked, and like Mark Montgomery and some other people, some heavy hitters
Damn.
were
Yeah.
into it. So I was really
That's
happy to hear
awesome.
that. It's super fun. I'm excited about it. More on that coming later. But yeah, PNWR was so awesome, dude. Um, I had such a great time. Shout out to everyone who bought. I had a bunch of slappas there, and it's really fun to um like show people your yo-yo that you made in person and let them try it
Yeah.
before they buy it and stuff. Like that whole experience is just really fun. Like this one guy came up and his friend bought a slappa from me, and he was like, check this out, dude. And he's like, I don't like slimline yo-yos. Like they just don't do anything for me. I don't like them. And I was like, that's totally understandable. But I was like,
Yeah.
for just try it out here. And I handed him one, like just, you know, throw it, and then you probably won't like it because it's slimline, but just try it. And he played with it, and he played with it for like 2 or 3 minutes, and he was like, yeah, I it does not apply to this yo-yo. This is a fun yo-yo, and I like it. And then he bought one too, and that was really
That's
cool
awesome.
because that wouldn't happen. It doesn't happen when I have like fans who buy my yo-yos online, but it's cool when you get to like create a new someone, like introduce someone new to the thing you made, and like
Yeah.
see them in person enjoy it is always like the coolest feeling. So shout out to everyone, and thank you for anyone who bought one at PNWR. That was really fun. But yeah, that was cool that we had two contests in the course of 2 weeks. It was like
Yeah.
PNWR, and
Yeah.
yeah. And
Yeah.
Hunter
Hunter
Fierstein
won.
won both of them somehow. He jet setted
Insane.
from Seattle to Minneapolis
Yeah.
to win two contests with the same freestyle. Insane.
I mean, yeah,
He's
Yo-Yo
fucking
Factor's probably just like, yeah, here's a blank check. Go wherever you want,
yeah.
dude.
Yeah. Did you get to try his new yo-yo? He has
I
like a
did, yeah.
prototype,
I
right?
liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't get to try it, but it looks really cool. If I recall correctly,
Yeah.
it has brass on it or something. Am I
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, there's a brass ring on the
I love
inside.
that.
Yeah. I don't know. That whole contest was a blur. Just because like I don't know. I think it might just be a problem with me with like sensory overload.
Yeah.
And it was also my first yo-yo contest since 2019 Worlds. So I was like, why do I feel so weird? Why am I so like socially anxious right now? And I was like, oh
Right.
yeah, I haven't done this in forever. Like I'm seeing all these people in
It's
real life for the
definitely
first time in a long time.
for me, it's definitely nice to get to a contest a day early and like stay
Yeah,
with, if it's possible, like certain contests it's not really doable, but
yeah,
when I can, it's helpful for me to, with anxiety and stuff, to have like a day buffer before and after the contest to hang out, and then the contest day isn't as like nerve-wracking or
yeah,
overwhelming because you've already been hanging out with people for a little bit. And
yeah,
I don't know, that's always helpful. But yeah, if you just show up to a
yeah,
contest on Saturday morning and then
yeah,
leave Saturday night, it's just like, what the fuck just happened? That was like
yeah. You're like
uh,
processing all the people that you saw.
an
I'm like, oh
immense
yeah,
amount of social
yeah,
interaction,
yeah.
like way too much in one
Because
day.
we got there the day before, and there was this like pre-contest event, but it was at this. extremely cramped like coffee shop, and Dazzling Dave was there like trying to get everybody to sign up for the spin top competition.
Good
And
luck. Gen Z
yeah,
doesn't play with spin tops, bro.
no, they don't. And yeah, also yeah, Nate Sutter was there. And like
What?
after I left, I was like, why didn't I fucking talk to Nate Sutter? Ugh,
Where does he
like
live out there now?
he must. I don't know. Because I know
Last I heard he lived in I thought he lived in
New
Philly, but maybe not.
Orleans.
New
Oh,
Orleans,
really?
yeah. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't
because
know.
that
He's
was like
moving on
10
to
years ago, though. He may very well just live in Minnesota now, which
yeah.
wouldn't surprise me. But yeah, like, because he looks different now, because like he's grown up and like, well, I was like, this is either Nate Sutter or a guy who yo-yos who looks a lot like
That
Nate
sucks
Sutter.
when you're not sure. Yeah. There was a
Yeah.
guy, shout out to Andrew, I think his name's Andrew Doring, who looks just like Kai Zizin, like very similar. He's like
Oh, okay.
super
Yeah.
tall and he has long straight
Yeah.
hair and glasses, like big glasses. And it's like I had to do double take multiple times.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Yeah, but I saw Nate yo-yoing for like 30 seconds, just like, from 30 feet away in this coffee
That's
shop,
one
just
way.
like,
That's one
yeah,
way to know for sure if it's him or not
yeah. And I was like, I
by
saw
how
him
he
yo-yo and
yo-yos.
I was like, oh yeah, this is Nate Sutter. These tricks are really, 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 really good.
Yeah, nice. That's cool. That's cool that Nate was there. And
Yeah.
Dazzling Dave and everyone else, the whole Midwest.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. John Narum, I think got third.
I know, dude, that was crazy to see him like
Yeah.
in the top. That is impressive. Like we were talking
Yeah.
about, like, yeah,
He's a showman.
I could fucking freestyle, dude. And then it's like he's actually doing it and
He's like doing
he's
backflips.
been
Yeah.
doing it since what? He's 2005 world champion. Like that's
Yeah, he was a
insane,
little
dude.
kid,
It's
10-year-old.
18 years
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah.
Still doing it.
Whoa.
That's crazy. Good
Damn,
for
dude.
him, dude.
His world championship trophy can vote.
Dude, we need to have him on here. I
Yeah,
think
we
he would
definitely
do it
do.
because he's
Yeah.
like a comedian. He's funny,
Yeah,
and
he's a
I'm sure
comic.
he's done podcasts, and he would be
Yeah.
really fun to talk to because he
He's a
was like
fascinating character.
he was deep in Yoyo Jam too, which I could just talk to him about
Yeah.
Yoyo Jam forever, and I'm sure he has really
Yeah.
good stories about it.
Yeah, and the Yo-Yo Jam, like
I'm
the
gonna write
team
that down.
culture is so fascinating too.
Oh yeah, dude, they
Because
did
it was
this
really
thing.
like it was a job.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Andrew Bergen we're gonna have on soon, and then John Narum. I'm just writing it down. Yeah, Team Yo-Yo Jam was crazy. They, I know one of the things they would do is fly down, not the whole team, but like top level competitors like Mickey, John Narum, whoever, Johnny Del
Ben.
Valle, Ben, fly him to Florida to Orlando because that's where Yo-Yo Jam was based, also, or like
Oh,
I
I
don't know,
didn't know that.
not Orlando, but like
Some
some
part of
city,
the
yeah,
yeah.
close enough to Orlando, somewhere in Florida, and fly them down to like Yo-Yo Jam headquarters, and everyone would stay there for like a week ahead of Worlds, and they would like judge each other, like click each other's freestyles, practice, go over like yo-yo stuff, like their signature yo-yos and like, you know, special editions they're going to release for Worlds and everything. And it would be like a little yo-yo jam camp like before
Yeah.
Worlds. And I remember talking to like AJ Kirk about it. Like he would hang out at Dale's house ahead of Worlds and like they would just barbecue and like have fun. It was like a team building thing, from what I understand. But
They would
that
do
was so
trust
fast.
falls.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They would like get I don't know, get into like Scientology and stuff maybe. But they dude, I know I talk about this all the time on the pod, but like Yo-Yo Jam fucking rocks and there will never be
Yes.
anything like Yo-Yo Jam and
Yeah.
I would fucking kill to go back. I wish I could have gotten sponsored by Yo-Yo Jam and get a yo-yo and like go down to the factory and then they'd be
Yeah.
like, all right, pick like they just had like a couple. I learned this recently. They just had like a couple base plastic shapes, and
Hmm.
then they just would change the shape of the rims that they put on it. So like the Hitman and the Spin Factor or something might have like the same plastic body, but they have totally different rings. So they're totally different yo-yos. So like they
Yeah.
probably let you like pick a base inner plastic shape. Like, do you want really V shape like a speeder? Do you want like a little more rounded? And I would pick more rounded, of course. And
Yeah.
then I would pick fucking the biggest rims I could get, like X-Con style, super
Yeah.
fat rims. And then I would be like, can you also put like another rim on the fat X-Con rim, like a heavier weight, like copper or brass? Like give me
Yeah.
like a little brass ring, a big aluminum ring, and a little bit of plastic. And that would be my yo-yo. It would be so
That would be
sick.
sick.
It would just be like an organic, and then I would do the art for the caps.
Yeah.
The cap artwork.
Yes. Oh my God. Yeah, that Johnny Del Valle cap artwork.
I just want to talk to John about the Black Knight. That was such a
Yeah.
sick yo-yo. It was like a really weird organic fat yo-yo with big rims. And it also was the first yo-yo with a finger spin cup.
Mm.
We're doing it. We do this every episode, but um I've probably shown the Black Knight on a previous episode, but I don't care.
I don't think
Look at
you
that.
have.
Look at that
Yeah,
sucker.
that's a crazy looking yo-yo. Yeah. Wait, how does that have a finger spin cap? It just looks flat.
I will show you.
Okay.
Underneath the caps. Underneath the caps. You had to pop the caps out.
Oh.
First of all, the cap artwork is insane. He's given the little
Yeah.
Yoyo Jam Black Knight finger spin, maybe. John does it in the video. He does a finger spin. Here, we gotta go to Yo-Yo Museum. This will do
The
it.
way this website looks is hilarious.
Yeah. Oh, don't do me like this, internet. I'm out in my front. I'm in a new podcasting area.
Oh
And
yeah.
I'm like in my front room. When you came here,
Hmm.
it was like full of junk and we couldn't even walk around in it. But now like it's cleared out and we can
Oh,
hang
okay.
out. It's sort of like half outside, half inside. It's really nice. All right, this is annoying me. I don't know why it's not working, but Yo-Yo Museum, Black Knight. What the fuck? All right.
Maybe the website's finally dead. Someone stopped
Oh,
paying
that
for
would
it.
be a tragedy, dude. That would be a tragedy. We need to make sure someone has this backed up, that whole website.
Yeah.
Maybe Rewind has a picture. Damn, no picture. This is nice though. You can see the beautiful starburst. I forgot it was
Yeah.
hybrid
It was half.
response.
Yeah.
Dude, this is brutal. I don't know why Yo-Yo Museum's not working. Anyway, take my word for it. It has a little dimple in the nipple, very tiny, um,
Huh.
which was for
Wait,
finger
so
spins.
Johnny Del Valle did the first finger spin?
No, John Narum. This is a John Narum yo-yo. Did I say
Oh.
Del Valle? That was my mistake if
Oh,
I
John
said Del
Nair.
Valle. John Narum's signature yo-yo was the Black Knight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Dude, I hope this video is still up. He might have taken it down. It had an Eminem song. Uh
Yes.
it was like the Wild West themed one.
Oh,
Like,
I know what you're
listen,
talking about.
partner, we're going down to the Wild
Yeah.
West. Yeah, and he does a finger spin at the end, but I think he took it down.
Huh.
Come on, we gotta confront him about this on the pod. Does he not have like his own YouTube page? John Narum needs a YouTube page, dude.
I mean, he must have one for comedy.
I don't know. Oh well, that was a bust. But ooh, Yo-Yo Artist Presents. This is him doing like some kind of despicable yo-yoing. we'll get into this with John. That sucks. But anyway, Colin told me to watch while I have screen share on. Colin told me to watch this Takuma freestyle.
Oh, okay. Is this your first time watching?
Yeah.
All right, I'm happy for you. I love Takuma.
Oh, that was sick. Wow.
I hate the white text in the background, and then his white gloves too. But the tricks are
Yeah.
insane.
I don't want to get flagged, so I'm gonna turn the music off.
Oh yeah,
Um, damn, dude.
yeah.
Now this is the guy who won Worlds a whole bunch, correct?
Yeah. In the middle of the Takeshi era, I think he won once or
Yes.
twice.
So this is the
Yeah.
guy that everyone called Robot, I think, when he came around.
Oh
Um,
really? I didn't know that.
unless I'm mistaken, but I'm
Oh
pretty sure everyone called this guy a robot because of his style. But
yeah,
this is how everyone plays 5A now, so competitively.
yeah,
So it obviously there was something to it, but just how he was much, much faster than everyone else over
yeah,
like initially. But this is great because he's like doing this kind of stuff that's not just all speed. He
yeah,
still
yeah. No,
he
there's a lot of
he has
substance there.
yeah, he has like speed combos, but he's also doing like really interesting like axle wrap,
Hmm.
like weird isolations and stuff. Like this stuff does nothing for me, but some of those earlier tricks, that was pretty sick actually. Horizontal, I just ignore what he did horizontal free
Yeah.
gen. Okay, that's cool. I was about to say I just
You
closed
got the
my
shit
eyes
on it.
during. I don't watch horizontal 5A. I find it so fucking
Yeah.
stupid, but I find all horizontal yo-yoing to be really dumb.
Yeah.
But I
It
know
just
I'm a
feels like
hater.
something that's mandatory in order to
Yeah,
score points.
it looks just the amount of effort you have to put in to do it.
Yeah.
I know there's guys that can do it effortlessly, but like it looks stupid to me. But that's just me,
Oh,
and I'm a hater.
that
That
was
was
pretty
fucking
crazy.
crazy. He does a crazy horizontal trick. Maybe I'm wrong. Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. Damn the chopstick.
Yeah, he
Ooh, he
has pretty
fucked up.
crazy chopsticks. Have you seen his poi videos?
No, I love Poi though.
He does
Yeah,
poi and he's sick at it. He's so good. Like that's pretty much all his Instagram is now.
dude, this guy's my new. Well, this guy and another guy. It's 5A May, Trevor. I
Oh, it
forgot to
is.
say. I forgot to say
Damn.
happy 5A May.
Happy
And
5A May, everybody.
I've been absolutely celebrating my butt off, posting 5A tricks almost every day on my Instagram, having a great time doing it. But I've also been enjoying everyone else's 5A May content, especially this dude, Quack on. I don't know how to say his name, but oh, did you see that?
Wait, I need to watch it again. Oh.
Like what? He does a crazy like finger grab. He like grabs grind, finger grab, and then it binds it. Insane to me. How does these are really small, huh?
Whoa. It's so fucking clean.
Yeah.
Oh, is this a dude that was accused of speeding up his
I was just gonna say now
tricks?
this dude was accused of speeding up his world's freestyle or his world's prelim, which
Yeah.
is unusual.
Oh, that was nasty.
And I mean, I don't know. I refrain from making
I
any judgment until I meet this guy, and see it
yeah,
in person. I can understand why someone would think even some of these videos could be,
yeah.
I don't know, like he's fast as fuck, so it's hard to say.
But it's
But
also
that
like
could
the
that could be like some weird frame rate. Like he clearly has a really nice
yeah.
camera.
And the point that Colin made was like, in order to like really get ahead in like an online contest, you'd have to speed it up to the degree that it was very obvious. Like
Yeah.
if you were to speed it up just a fraction, you're gonna get
Yeah.
maybe a
If I
handful more. Like that's
if
not
I
gonna make a
remember
difference.
correctly, Colin's point, which is very good, was like, what is the point of doing that? Of
Yeah,
speeding up a prelim the tiniest bit. You're gonna
yeah,
win prelims either way. And even
yeah,
if
or
you
at least
don't win
make it.
prelims, you're gonna make finals. So
Yeah,
what would the point be? And that's a great point. Like I don't know why he would take such a crazy risk, but
yeah.
people do
That
crazy
trick was
things.
insane.
Yeah, that
Uh,
horizontal. We're not watching it. That horizontal. This looks good. Oh baby.
no, I think some people are just fucking fast.
So this guy fucking rocks. Either way,
Yeah.
I that sucks that like forever that will probably follow him
Eh.
until everyone meets him in person and sees that he is
Yeah.
that fast. But unfortunately, like there has been so few big contests. It's taking a while for everyone to meet him. But G Jihu, I assume how you say it. This guy
Okay.
is my other favorite. Very similar, but like, oh, that was insane. That around the neck thing. I don't know how many times
Yeah.
he hit himself in the face,
Yeah. Do
but
you ever hit yourself in the face doing that? Oh
no,
my
you
God.
know what normies say. That can be
What?
our new segment on the pod.
Oh yeah.
What normies say. You know what
Yeah.
really grinds my gears when someone comes up to me and is like, I would just hit myself and get a knot.
Yeah. It's like, well, you
Just kidding.
have practice, so yeah, probably. I don't know.
Wow. I would just get a knot if I were trying to do that. That's the like number one thing I hear.
Yeah.
This see that last thing
Oh my
wasn't even
God.
Darnell says, That's good when you get a Darnell comment.
Oh
That's
yeah.
rare. That's really rare. I don't think I've ever gotten one. Dude, that's fun. It's a fun triangle. Let's keep going. Crazy. Some like Bergie style whips.
Yeah.
Bergie has been posting
Oh, he has.
Ber- Bergie,
Nice.
yeah, like every day. And he's
I haven't followed him yet. By the way, I have a new Instagram, everybody. Gene
oh shit.
Simmons Toyota.
That's right. You gotta give Bergie a
Yeah.
follow. Gene Simmons
Yeah.
Toyota. Best show. Shout out.
Yeah, yeah.
Um yeah, Bergie is yo brained. That's from the man himself. He told me he is yo pilled. So we gotta
Uh
get him on the podcast while he's still into
yeah.
yo-yoing. Because this is rare. We're just watching Jihu. Crazy, dude. Anyway, 5A May rocks. What else is on my list
Yeah.
here? Talk about 5A May. Oh, for 5A May, I have SLAPPAs on my website for $10 off. So if everyone wants to get a SLAPPA, it's a great 5A yo-yo. Let's make this screen big again. It's a
Oh God, I'm
beauty.
so
Did I
close.
ever send you a SLAPPA, Trevor?
No, I don't think so.
All right, I'm gonna
I
send
mean,
you one,
I
and I'm sending you a
okay.
laptop as well. I
Uh,
forgot.
so
I
that I
still
don't have
have a
to do this when I'm
yeah.
looking at videos.
I still have a laptop for you, and I'm gonna send you this
Thank
as
you,
well.
man. That'd be
But
awesome. I gotta send you. I gotta see if they have Jepson's Malort out here. 'Cause I gotta send you that.
yes, Yes.
Yeah. And
I
then
need
I have
some
like a
more
bunch of proto stars I'm gonna send you too.
proto stars. Just send me
Yeah.
one, but yeah,
I have
that would
like,
be awesome.
dude, I have so many. I honestly just want to get rid of them. I have like
I
six
don't
or
have a
seven.
I don't have a single one. Don't give me all of them, but I'll take like one or two. That would be awesome, dude. I
Yeah,
love the
yeah,
proto star. Yeah,
yeah. I've
so
got some other
anyway,
stuff too.
what
Also,
else?
the I have to give someone a yo-yo, right? Because the Chiefs Eagles. I
I
think there was
think
one guy.
I think
Yeah.
I gotta look into that. I think he posted that after. I think he
Even
posted
if it
that after
was
the game.
after, he was
Yeah,
still the only one guy,
we'll
and
give
it's
it
just
to
like,
him.
yeah, I'll give it. I'll give you
All
something,
right.
man. Like,
All right.
yeah,
Yeah, this is the
yeah,
long-awaited follow-up to our Super Bowl
yeah.
special where Trevor and I
That was our last episode, which is crazy.
basically I wanted to give away Yo-Yo and I was so sure that the Eagles were going to win the Super Bowl that we had a contest um saying that, whoever like 20 people posted comments like Eagles got this, go Birds.
Yeah,
And like one guy said like Chiefs. And then the
yeah,
Chiefs fucking won because it was rigged. And the NFL
yeah,
is basically professional
yeah.
wrestling at this point.
It
It's all
is.
just
Yeah.
it's written in a room by
Yeah, dude.
yeah,
Well, next season's about to be crazy because the writers are on
yeah.
strike.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah,
what the fuck is that guy gonna do? What's his name on
yeah.
the Chiefs? New Tom
Patrick
Brady.
Mahomes,
Yeah. He's
that
just
guy.
gonna yeah, he's just gonna be floundering because
Oh, dude. Have you heard the Tom Brady AI stand-up special yet?
no, that sounds very funny though.
No,
Did
it
someone
is.
yeah.
Yeah, it's because Will Sasso and some other guy, they have a podcast called Dudesy. And the concept of the podcast is that it's an AI generated podcast. And then the podcast is them reacting to the AI generated content. And for one episode, because I don't know, however, like 6, 7, 8 months ago, Tom Brady was like, actually, instead of, announcing, I might consider going into stand-up comedy. He just said that offhand. And then, so this podcast was like, they made this AI generated Tom Brady stand-up special that it sounds AI generated, but it is also very much Tom Brady's voice. And it's like over an hour long. And there's a lot of like Tom Brady doing like crowd stuff, but there is no laughter, there's no crowd noise. So it's just him like barreling through these jokes. It's really fucking funny.
Oh
Like
my God.
you would honestly love it.
I'm gonna pull it up here. It's
You
on
yes,
YouTube.
pull it up. Yeah, it's on YouTube. The full hour's on YouTube because it was paywalled on their Patreon, but Tom Brady is trying to sue them. So they had to take it off their Patreon and then someone else put it on YouTube.
Good for Will Sasso. I've always loved Mad TV and Will
Yeah, Matt TV is
Sasso.
sick.
They fucking rock, dude. I'm glad
Yeah,
he's getting enough attention that he might get sued by Tom Brady. Good for him.
yeah. Yep, this is it.
All right, let's see here.
And he keeps talking about the Buccaneers, like his last season, how he like sucked. And he's like, Bucks fans, I'm sorry, I had to do it.
Welcome to It's Too Easy, a simulated hour-long Tom Brady stand-up comedy special. Call me Dude Z. I have used data from hours of time.
Amber Heard shouldn't be allowed to be in any movies ever again. Excuse me, are you serious? She should be in every movie that has Johnny Depp in it. Come on, studios, come on, Netflix. This is a no-brainer. Pay them what they want. No matter what the story is, every movie has to have a scene with Heard trying to shit in Depp's bed. Sometimes she does. Sometimes she gets caught or can't go. Maybe she didn't eat at Arby's that day. I don't know. Another good
Oh,
one would
he
be Will
keeps
Smith
bringing
and
up
Chris Rock.
Arby's in the
It took Chris
special
Rock a
too.
year to come out with his special after Will Smith attacked him at the Oscars. You could have had 2 Amazon movies made with them by now.
I
Their
wish
movies
it
always have a scene where Will Smith hits Chris Rock. Sometimes it's an
I wish it had like a video of some artist should make like a computer generated video of him walking around on stage. You know what I mean? And then
Yeah.
like it needs a laugh
Well,
track also because it has no laughter.
oh, No, it's so much better without the laughter because it's just like
Really? Because he's
he
just
has no
talking.
sense of pacing, and it just he like the
Right.
way he barrels through jokes adds to the humor. Like,
All right. I'm
and
gonna have to
also,
listen to that tomorrow at
yeah,
work.
no, it's incredible. Christian and I were listening to it on our way to MWR,
Nice.
and also in the special, he's like, "Can I get a Tom bomb?" Boom. Oh, you got a Paul Escolar
Tomba.
video?
Well, no, this is remember last episode 6 months ago we were
Oh,
watching
right. Yeah, like a billion
people
years
want us
ago.
to finish the AYYA. I don't know if we'll get through it all tonight, but we should watch a
Yeah.
little bit more. We're gonna watch this AYYA video in a little bit here. I wanted to give two quick things. A shout out to Seth Peterson. Seth Peterson came up to me at PNWR and gave me this yo-yo for free, and it is a Good and Evil 2.
Whoa.
Look at this beauty.
Damn. That's amazing. Oh,
It's
I
beat
love
to
that.
shit, but it
Yeah.
plays really fucking well. It's number 264. Good and Evil 2 Poison. So now I have like the ultimate Good and Evil collection.
Yeah.
Hspin, my first metal yo-yo. Shout out Field Medic Kevin Sullivan gave me this. Such a
Oh,
crazy, crazy thing to get in the mail.
yeah.
To have in my life again, a mint condition Good and Evil. This thing is insane. And then what Hspin did was they followed it up with more or less the same yo-yo.
Yeah.
It's like it might be the same body. I think they just updated the guts.
Yeah.
And I think the original has a brass ring. And I think this one is anodized stainless steel, or I'm not really sure. It has
You
a
anodized
ring.
steel?
No, I guess not. Well, you can make it a couple colors. You can make like
Oh,
gold,
yeah. I think you're
gold
right.
and
Yeah.
black. So I think that's what
That
this
might
is.
be the case.
They were black rings on
Yeah.
a pink and purple body, and they called it the Poison, the Good and Evil 2 Poison. So it was like a poison themed yo-yo, which is like so weird, but so interesting. Everything they did. Apparently Hspin is coming back, which is like great
Really?
news. Yeah.
That's
If
awesome.
you go to their website, we'll go there in a second. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys. This is so cool to have these. I love them. Seth, it was so great seeing him at PNWR. I hadn't seen Seth Peterson since like 2007. I saw so
Oh,
many
whoa.
people. This guy Bever Chakus, shout out to him.
Oh, yes.
I
He
met
was,
him
dude, I
on the
watched
Yo.
all of his stuff when I started.
I met him on the yo.com in 2005,
Yeah.
and it's like we met in person for the first time in 2023.
Whoa.
And he collects dunks, and his other friend Tyler collects dunks also, and they're both like the coolest dudes. They live out there, and it was just like unreal to meet. Like PNWR was unreal. I met so many people that like I'd never met before, and yeah, I had a great time. um Also, one more thing, piece of business before we do fun stuff. um I'm just starting a mailing list called Dunk Direct, which will just be like for, coupons and like discount codes. And like if I drop a new yo-yo or new colors, like chances are you'll hear about it early on there and like get a chance to buy stuff early. So I'm not going to be annoying and send out shit every week. It's going to be like once a month tops, and it'll be worth your time to sign up for. So if you go to my website, jakebullockart.com, you will see Dunk Direct there, and just sign up. That would be awesome. I can get a mailing list going, and it's a good way to communicate with everyone when I have like new shit coming out, and I can share like the podcasts and stuff that way too. Like I think it's a good idea. So anyway,
Yeah.
we're gonna share the screen here, and we're gonna make our little faces in the corner. Beautiful. And then we're gonna go to hspin.com and see what happens. Opening soon. Preparing
Oh,
for
shit.
Relaunch January 2023. That's not good. But they're running a couple months behind here. But I'm going to sign up right now, just like you should do at Dunk Direct at my website. And then I'm going to sign up for Hspin. There we go. So check out hspin.com while you're at it. Hope for the best. You know, reboots are not always the best thing in Hollywood, and they aren't always the best thing in yo-yo either, unfortunately. But
Yollywood.
But hey, the freehand reboot by Duncan is really good.
That was, yeah, I love.
So
mine.
there is hope that, you know, we can bring back some classic stuff. And that would be exciting if Hspin, what they need to do is release the good and evil, just modern.
Yeah.
It's such a great shape. It's beautiful. All right. I think that's everything. Oh, and then, sorry, two more things. I want to tease next time. I really want to. I have a great idea for an episode where we talk about, we can go through and try to figure out the winningest yo-yo model of all time, because I had this theory that the dark mat that more people had won national and worlds titles and placed. We're gonna do it by like top 3 at nationals and worlds. The dark magic has a lot. It has Shane Karen won 4A and 5A nationals. Augie Fash, Eric Koloski, Yuki Spencer all won nationals with it. Yuki got second at worlds with it. And the list goes on. But then other people were pointing out, first of all, caveat, this is 1A only, because obviously the winningest yo-yo of all time is the Raider in 2A.
Yeah.
But
we do it count it twice.
Yes, exactly. It's twice for every fucking Shinji world title, which is what, like 13 world titles. So it wins by a landslide.
Yeah.
But then I was talking to Tyler about it, and he's got a lot of candidates here.
The Genesis is up there, right?
The Genesis is up there. The Barracuda, Hank used it for a couple world titles. Janos used it. And he's thinking something like 10 international titles might have used the Barracuda, which I don't know anything about, like international national contests.
This will take a lot of research.
It's going to take a lot. We're going to do like a 6-hour podcast. We're going to go through every fucking freehand one, only has a couple. Supernova has something like 6 international titles. And Tyler got second at Worlds with the Supernova. So I would like to figure out like at least the top 3 1A yo-yo models of all time. I think that would be really fun, you know?
Yeah.
It's going to take a shitload of fucking work, but maybe we can have people, maybe we can set something up where we have like a couple guests and everyone can kind of do a little research, and we'll split up the work and like try to come, or, you know, we'll just try our best. Who gives a shit? But it'll be fun topic anyway.
Well, and it's like, are we extending it? So like winningest, I don't know. How do we find out like who won Iowa States in 2011?
I'm thinking to start, we keep it to worlds and nationals. Okay. So, but that includes like British Nats and like Hungarian like all the nationals. So that will be
even some national contests are obscure and hard to find now.
It's very true. Very true. Especially finding out what yo-yo they used. So this whole thing is falling apart. This might not be possible, but we can at least try our best.
We gotta have a yo-yo Nardwar.
Yeah, we can watch grainy footage from 2007 Brazil Nationals and try to decide if it's a dark magic or a hitman.
Yeah.
It'll be fun. So
yeah,
we got good stuff coming. We took a long break because the Super Bowl was just so devastating that I couldn't
had to recharge.
I almost died. So but we're back, and we got big things coming, including the part 2, long awaited, of the AYYA 10 Years in Throwing, the unreleased documentary. And YouTube, being the awesome platform that it is, brought us up to exactly where we left off 6 months ago.
Yeah.
So we're just going to back up a little bit. And let's get into it.
Expert was also a pretty good yo-yo in his own right.
We felt that 1A was untouched territory and that there was a lot of exploring to do in that field. We would just try to one-up each other, and then we would just keep progressing and stuff. A lot of the tricks that we came up with started from accidental moves, you know. I mean, you try to do like a trapeze in his brother and you hit the wrong string and you drop it right before you get a nut. I mean, that's a green triangle.
That's such a good trick, dude.
It is. That's insane.
It's like almost a magic drop into GT, but I'm not sure he's even magic dropping.
Brother and you hit the wrong
I think he is.
Yeah, he is magic.
Yeah, that's
dropping.
a rejection. Yeah.
I never.
That's a green triangle,
that's.
You know? And
I've never thought to do that.
2A, kind of that it was too simplistic, and it was all very repetitive. I'm not saying it's easy.
Calling 2A. Oh, okay. He's correcting himself. I was like, Paul, calling 2A simplistic is, but he's correct.
You know, we tried it.
It ain't easy.
I can't 2A at all.
A little while later, Spencer showed up.
Nathan.
With all his craziness, and all his stuff that he created was almost within his first year of yo-yoing, which is just insane.
And all these guys were. That's
a cool stat. Almost all the classic Spencer tricks came in his first year of yo-yoing. Like Rancid. That's like some Kurt Cobain shit. That's like genius.
Coming up with tricks that were really great, and they were very 1A. They were very, you know, sharp, fast, small, intricate. And what happened is that in that wake, that became very attractive. And then doing the same AA stuff was, yeah, it's nifty, but not interesting to me.
Just so many opportunities have opened up for trick creation. Trick creativity now is, you know, it's a different kind of trick creativity. It's not like people creating the music, but it's like the notes and the music theory are there, and then they're putting it together.
We gotta get Adam Brewster on the podcast as well.
Yeah,
and
with me in person.
Yeah. And I gotta send him a yo-yo and try to get him hyped on sharing some tricks online, because I've been working on Eric Hesterman since 2020 when the Dunk came out. Eric Hesterman has been super supportive, and he buys dunks from me, and I just want him to post something online, and he's like, maybe I will, maybe I won't. And I'm like, dude, just one trick. Like, you don't have, not for the promotion that it would bring the dunk. I just want to see him yo-yo.
The people need to see.
People need to see. And I did it recently with Dave Poyser too. Seth, half of Save Death.
Yeah.
And I sent him a SLAPPA, and I was like, no pressure, just enjoy the yo-yo. But like, if you want to send me like a video of a trick, I would be like forever indebted. Like, that would be really cool. Just because I haven't seen like new Dave stuff in a while. And he was like, I love the yo-yo, blah, blah. And then fucking tonight, he sent me a trick that he's working on, a 5A trick. He's using the SLAPPA, and he's like, it's still a work in progress. I'm not ready to share it. Top secret. But I got a new Dave Poyser trick, dude. It's so fucking sick. So I gotta do the same thing with Adam here. Hopefully get him inspired, maybe, because new yo-yos like make you want a yo-yo. I think it works. It works for almost anyone. Like, if you get a new yo-yo in the mail, especially one for free, you're just like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking yo-yo for a little while. It's fun and exciting. So Adam Brewster is so good. Look at that Grind Machine 2, the plastic.
Yeah.
He's rocking.
Oh, I love it.
It's a classic.
It goes back to like, right
that
around
was one of my
2000,
first
2001.
yo-yos.
Nice.
And ever since then, it's all been catch up. It just hasn't been a renaissance of yo-yoing like there was since then. We'll be hard pressed to find one again.
Back when we first started, the AYYA had a trick section on the newsletter.
MWR.
To spell out every single.
It's a sick shirt
in words, and there wasn't even pictures. And obviously times has changed, and there's YouTube and Vimeo and all the
times
web
has
stuff.
changed.
you now you can.
Did he say
have an
Vimeo,
endless
meaning
source of
Vimeo?
tricks. You couldn't learn them all if you.
First of all, he said times has changed, which I love.
Words, and there wasn't even pictures. And obviously times has changed, and there's YouTube and Vimeo and all the web stuff.
Vimeo.
Vimeo.
You can have an endless source of tricks. You couldn't learn them all if you tried.
It's kind of like magic. You might be able to learn magic from watching some guy demonstrate it, but you're not gonna. And with the internet happened, you could rewind it and go, oh, I didn't know you had to put my hand here before I went here, and let me rewind it again. And it just totally changed the whole
that trick is so cool.
scene.
That is a classic Mark Montgomery trick. My initial thought is, look at that fucking Rogue. That's a buzz-on Rogue, which is like one of the coolest yo-yos of all time. It's an Element X with zombie rings. But yeah, that's a classic fucking Mark Montgomery
it's
repeater.
That kids can do a trick.
Probably one of the first repeaters I ever saw, besides like Shockwave, which there's a good topic too. What's the first yo-yo repeater besides Loop?
Probably
Shockwave,
like 1A
right?
repeater.
Yeah, probably Shockwave, I guess.
Yeah, I would be interested. Because there's also like the definition of what a repeater is.
Yeah, some people get real fucking picky about that, and I've never been one to get. Are you?
Kind
They're
of.
like,
I
if
don't know,
you
some
enter
people post repeaters, or it's like.
But look, Mark's
I'm gonna do something that has a billion moving parts 3 times in a row. Like,
okay, yeah. But like, I've heard people who are like, if you ever enter a trapeze, it's done. But like Mark's trick, Mark's trick right here, he's in a trapeze over his arm, and then he flips out of it, then he flips back into it. It couldn't be more simple. And like, I think that's great. I think you can definitely have very basic mounts. Be a part of it. And you can get like really abstract with the repeater where like almost nothing is happening, but if the yo-yo movement is the same over and over, and if it takes some amount of skill to like make the yo-yo move that way, I think it counts. But I get what you're saying, where someone just does a trick that starts in trapeze, they do the trick, it ends in trapeze, and then they just do the trick again. Like that gets a little hairy, where it's like you're just doing a trick over and over. There has to be, it gets very abstract. There has to be some sense of like flow, where it makes sense.
It's a feeling. It's
for me where the yo-yo is already at the end of the trick is already moving in the same direction it needs to be moving for the beginning of the trick. I think often
that's a good definition.
That often helps. It's not always necessary, but it often helps make it a repeater, in my opinion. So it's all about momentum and movement and stuff. But yeah, Mark fucking killing it.
Japan, and download it or upload it, and some kid in California is doing it, but he changed this and he does it like this now, and it's insane. It's never ending. There is no plateau anymore.
Sorry, on repeaters too, it would be very silly and probably annoying to judges, but interesting for someone to do a freestyle that consists of like, say, what do you break a 3-minute freestyle into like 15-second chunks, and every 15 seconds you're just doing a different repeater. So it's like
the judges would be pissed.
They would be really pissed. I immediately like thought like, dude, what are you fucking doing? This isn't scoring. But as like an art piece, like maybe don't do it on stage at a contest, but even a video. Tyler has a I don't want to blow up his spot, but he's got a repeater video and he's gonna do it. So that idea has been done already by Tyler, but yeah, repeaters fucking rock.
Like you used to see a plateau with 2A, but now there is no plateau with 1A.
So you hit about 2000. Yo-yos aren't really as popular in the mainstream.
I have that shirt, dude. That's a sick shirt.
I'm so jealous. Yeah, that shirt's amazing.
That's from New York. I'll see if I can dig it out, and if it fits you, it's probably a medium. I'll send it to you.
Oh my God.
I don't think mine is the purple shirt. I think mine is the blue It's like a
I
blue
don't
shirt
care.
with the same
Yeah.
logo. But yeah, I would love for you to have that.
But what's
Oh, that'd be
happening
amazing.
is online, people are starting to trade new tricks that they're discovering, and the art of yo-yoing really grew out of this. People, especially a good group in California, Massachusetts, over the next early 2000s,
Insane.
trading clip videos of each other, and from there, some really unique tricks were invented and whatnot.
At the same time was when people started getting broadband more and more. So suddenly, I remember downloading freestyle videos in 2000 and having to leave my computer on overnight because it would take 3.5 hours to download a video. And now you get one in 20 minutes. But this whole concept of the clip videos to show off
In 20 minutes, still so outdated. It was still taking him 20 minutes to download a yo-yo video. Dude, Sage. We've never oh my god. This guy invented Iron Whip, Plastic Whip.
I think so. Yeah.
I think he invented all of them. No, maybe just Iron Whip and Jade Whip. Damn, I'm an idiot. I don't remember. But he invented some gnarly shit. Iron Whip for sure. And he's just like a dude from Jersey who had like no connection. He was the same era as Spin Docs, so early 2000s. And he was just posting videos from his house in New Jersey with like the craziest tricks, like a true like underground legend of yo-yo.
Whoa.
Because he just did it himself. Like, I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't think he had like a club or anything around him.
Yeah.
Maybe something, maybe a couple friends, but like
Yeah.
he was pretty much on his own, just making some of the craziest videos. This is his classic. Sage has a new capture card vid, which he like got a new capture card for his video camera to like get better quality video. And so he named
I
it
love
that
name.
which is so sick. Like
Trevor got a laptop.
Exactly, straight to the point.
Yeah.
And it's just like he would have sick ass hip hop music, like heavy ass shit, and just the gnarliest tricks. Super responsive. I think he used Renegades pretty much exclusively.
Oh my god.
And I met him at New Jersey State's like 2016. Bear, fuck off. My cat just attacked the shit out of me. Hey. Jesus Christ, that hurt. He was just there. Like this dude that no one had seen since 2002 showed up to Jersey State's, and me and Randy Shreves met him and everyone else. And we were like, he was the chillest dude. He couldn't be nicer. But like, he didn't even like really realize like how important those videos were. I was like, dude,
crazy.
like I just talked to him for
You're
a
like,
while.
what are the guys? Yeah.
Yeah, he's just like, it was just like a pass. The way it seemed was like it was like a passing thing to like he was into yo-yos for a couple years. He made a couple videos, and then that was, he's like not a part of the community anymore or anything. So he has no idea that like Iron Whip is basically like a fundamental for everyone. But yeah, that would be. I'm adding him to the list. That would be a get. I don't know if anyone knows how to get a hold of him, but that would be incredible to talk to that guy, even for like 20 minutes. Just like, like, where did you buy the capture card? Like Best Buy?
Radio Shack?
Did you buy it to make a yo-yo video, or did you have like another purpose for this video camera? I love it.
Yeah, tricks of an individual or a club, and then all the high quality contest freestyle videos just made everything accessible to everyone across the world, and really helped increase the innovation, because now Paul would come up with a trick, and instead of 20 of us meeting at Spin Doctors that would see it, suddenly it would be thrown online, and everybody who yo-yoed in the world could download the video and see the new thing and come up with their own, learn it, and then come up with their own variations and grow it from there.
And Sector Y was probably the biggest influence on me learning more of the advanced tricks, because there was nowhere else to learn it, and it was so easy. So to be able to learn
Brandon Jackson would be a good get too.
And all these tricks.
Add them to the list.
And seeing these guys doing them, like Paul Escolar and Gabe and Gary Longoria and all these guys doing this stuff was the biggest inspiration probably that I ever had in all of yo-yoing, because it was so fresh and it was so hardcore and new.
I love that.
We started turning to the internet.
It was
and we
so
found
hardcore.
The Glass Lab and
It
Sector
rocks.
Y, and we downloaded videos and all the tutorials that they had, and you know, we'd watch them and just learn from there, and it just really sort of took off. We started taking their tricks and mixing in our own elements and just sort of feeding off each other, and it just sort of grew.
There was also the Glass Lab, which Glass.
Adding Takeshi to the list too, because
Yeah,
his tricks are
Takeshi.
timeless, dude. And just talking
Yeah.
about how he got into modding and stuff. Oh my god.
I would post videos of the DXL crew, you know, with Jason Lee and Glass Eye and all these guys. It was just, back then there was so much inspiration to be found by videos because they were pure trick videos from people that were amazing, and these tricks weren't anything that you had seen rehashed. It was fresh, original tricks.
Oh, I love that shirt.
When I started doing
Yo, the Charlie Brown freehand shirt.
They were
Yeah.
amazing, and these tricks
I didn't know that
anything you had-
existed.
I forgot about the Charlie Brown freehand shirt.
Oh man, that's amazing.
Dude, if anyone had, I'm taking a picture right now. I'm gonna post it on
Yeah.
Instagram. If anyone has that fucking shirt, dude. Tyler posted on. He found a freehand, like a Duncan freehand shirt on Grailed, that website, and it was going for like $150. So like even like non-yo-yoers, like just by like looking at the tag and like what era it's from, they know it's worth fucking money. So
Yeah.
like something like this is gonna cost so much fucking money. But
Damn.
we gotta get Steve Brown. Steve Brown has a podcast now, so I'm trying to. I hope maybe he'll do one with us. That would be really fun. Or maybe we can do like a double where we go on his podcast. I doubt he would want us. He's not going to want us on his
I think
podcast.
he would want you. I don't know.
No, his podcast
Yeah.
is like very like professional, and it's about him and Mark, and like I don't know. We'll see. They only have one episode, but
Okay.
we're gonna have him on our podcast, and
Okay.
hopefully, and we can talk about this Charlie Brown shirt. Where the hell that came
Yeah.
from?
Seen rehashed. It was fresh, original tricks.
When I started doing the Glass Lab videos, I also wanted to give the DXL crew more exposure because, you know, we all found out these kids were innovative, you know, doing new tricks. They were doing, like, especially like Jason Lee, you know. And so, you know, I wanted to show him off and get his name out there. And all of a sudden I got Doc Pop, you know, giving me a call and asking me, hey, I got some footage. Can you put together a video for me? You know, and I believe that was experiment number 4.
Has 4 messages to review. Would you like to hear them? The first message is...
Hey, Glass Eye, what's up? This is Dr. Popular. We're to your mother. I was just trying to get in touch with you. I got a whole bunch of new tricks I've been working on.
Whoa.
You can't give me a call at 955.
He did the music. I didn't know that.
I'll talk to you later, man. We're to your mother.
Dude, this video is like truly punk rock, like skateboard style video because
Yeah.
it opens with him leaving a message on Glass Eye's message machine. Like, hey man, I have some new tricks I want to film. I'm hoping we can get together and do a video. Like, that's so sick, and like just a little behind the scenes, and then it's like intermingled with all these weird clips of him in like an aquarium and him like with the head massaging machine.
Yeah.
This video, I mean, all of Glass Eye's videos, we gotta have him on too. We're insane, but Doc's is really good, and we gotta have Doc on as well.
Yeah.
Take it underground.
When he says take it underground, the next clip is him going down this huge elevator, like an industrial elevator. So he's literally going underground. which is, I
Whoa.
remember that. That's really sick. And then it cuts to him in like in this crazy aquarium, and the music changes to be like really like flowy and like trippy, and he's like in an aquarium. It's just such a crazy video for 2002 or whenever it came out. God damn. Oh shit.
Yeah.
The bootleg Anti-O shirt.
Yeah.
Amazing, dude.
I always
Sterling.
forget he was on Yoyo Jam.
Young Sterling.
Yeah.
Gotta get Sterling on here too. Fuck. Boyd.
Oh,
my
whoa.
God.
That's crazy.
I distinctly remember being outside of Burn Hand after Nationals one year with Gene Mock. Now, Gene Mock was the second world yo-yo champion. Again, we're talking a guy who's in his 80s. You know, I mean, he was world champion in 1923, I guess. And wow, Gene, what do you think?
What?
Yo-yoing's come a long way since you were a kid. Yeah, but you know, in my day we played with the yo-yo, not the string.
Damn, we're gonna end with that.
Yeah.
Great. It's a great fucking point.
Yeah.
But you know, there's still plenty of great tricks out there, Trevor.
Oh
They just
yeah,
haven't been
no.
found yet.
It never ends.
It never ends. I don't think it will ever end.
No.
Because a lot of people thought it would end in like the early 2010s.
Yep, I
And it
remember having
didn't.
these conversations. Yeah.
We just watched how many 5A tricks that were posted in the past week that we were blown away by. So it's like, you know, we've made it 13 years since 2010. Like,
Yeah.
there's gotta be it feels like it has to be endless at some point. I'm not sure where it's gonna end.
Never.
With the world ending.
World War III or
we
global
did it.
warming.
We did
what
a
have you.
beautiful over an hour. We have a beautiful list here of guests that we're gonna get this year, hopefully before the end of the year.
We're definitely going to get. They're all gonna
definitely
happen.
going to get John Narum, Andrew Bergen, Brandon Jackson, Sage, Takeshi, Steve Brown, Glass Eye, Doc Pop, Sterling, and Boyd Seth. Boyd Seth, we're gonna have to
that'd be a
do.
great guest.
We're gonna have to do on like a Friday. We're gonna
Yeah.
have to start at like 7 p.m. and plan on going until like, you know,
3 a.m.
It's gonna be like 6 or 7 hours. A lot
Dude,
of
I would be
drink,
down.
a lot of
Yeah.
drinking.
Dude,
and
that drinking podcast with Boyd Seth. I would love that.
It's probably gonna have like birds and like all kinds of shit. Yeah, that'll be fun. But let's wrap it up for tonight. That was great. I'm glad to be back. It's good to see you, Trevor. I
Good
hope
to see
everyone
you, man.
enjoyed this. And we're gonna do this more often because
Yeah, we're
it's
back,
fun.
baby.
We're back.
It's fun. I love doing
what's
these.
it called? Radio YoYo.
Radio
That's what
YoYo.
I forgot to do the intro. Fuck.
Oh,
We didn't even say
hey.
what we were doing. This has been Radio YoYo.
Yeah.
The
Hey,
best
to all our
yo-yo
fans out
podcast.
there, to all the radio heads.
Honestly, the best yo-yo podcast, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I
The
don't
best
like to
yo-yo
be.
show.
I'm a humble person, but like, I don't know. I think ours is pretty good. The best. So, yeah. All right. Talk to you guys soon.